We've got a change of bowler, Darshan Mankad. Obviously with Manon going for 15 off his first over, the Singapore captain has decided to give him a break, bring someone else in. So Mankad looks like he's bowling left arm coming over the wicket. I know it's going to be right arm round the wicket.
Good start.
That'll go through for a leg bye. And Deke has a slap at that, and that's going to be 4 runs. So it's a very good start here from the Sri Lankan opening batsman.
Exactly, Randik is playing brilliantly so far. We saw a couple of good sixes from him as well.
He's already halfway to 50, 25 off just 10 balls, so he's certainly got his eye in, batting very well. What's Mankad going to do here? He's going to try something a bit different, I think. Seen that. It's out in the deep. They're going to come back for 2.
That was brilliant running.
Very good running. Bit of poor fielding here from the Singapore side. Takes the score to 41. Good shot. There's a man there, he's coming round. Oh, it's just gone straight through his fingers. He doesn't quite know what's happened. He made.
That was a lucky chance for.
You'd have to be upset with that as a captain, as a bowler, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
So that's the end of the 4th over. Score is now none for 42.
Sri Lanka is on target at this present time.
Yeah, and that could prove a costly mistake there.
Ashan Randik got the second chance. I hope he'll make the most out of it.
Yeah, he's on 28 off 12. Got a lifeline there, so he'll certainly be wanting to go on and secure the 50. So we've got new bowler, Vipul Sharma. The Singapore captain just trying a few different things. Not really finding the rhythm with the ball just yet.
It was a beautiful shot.
One bounce to the fielder. Just the 1 run. Oh, he's hit that out. There's a man coming out. Really not doing very well with the fielding here. There's another chance goes begging. Ball's up at the ants. 4 runs to the batsman, but again, you'd be upset as a bowler.
Both openers gave 2 chances now, and yeah, I think it's going to be costly for Singapore team.
It's a better ball, but he just works it back with a square for a single. watch the replay of this missed chance out in the outfield. Just never really got into position. So we're going to be joined now by Kunal from the Singapore Last Man Stand Singapore. Welcome, Kunal.
Hello.
Welcome, buddy.
Yeah, hello.
How you been?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
So we've got a bit of a slow, not a very good start from the Singapore side here. They've dropped a couple of catches and the bowling getting punished a bit. Do you think they can come back from this?
Yeah, I think they have a couple of good bowlers in the middle who can, but definitely fielding has always been a problem for both Singapore teams so far. The thing is the breeze here, the kind of high catches they receive in receiving in Cape Town is totally different from Singapore because suddenly the ball moves. What I personally
swirling around
realized,
a bit.
yeah. And definitely traveling after 20 hours, different conditions.
That's right, of course, yeah.
So that's down the leg wide.
Yeah, of course, any ball that goes down leg side is a wide and last man stands, so it's very important to get that line just right. So how many teams have you got in the Singapore competition at the moment?
In local leagues, we have almost 8 teams at the senior level.
Yep.
And then in junior category, we have 6 teams playing this format.
Oh, that's good. So you
we
got
have
a junior comp going?
Yeah.
And what age groups are they?
We do usually under 13s and under 15s.
Oh, good, yeah. Yeah, it's quite a good form of cricket for the young fellas, I think.
Yeah.
Lots of involvement. Oh, he's tried to scoop it again, but to no avail. But it's gone down. Everyone's missed it. It's 4 byes.
What I personally feel about Singapore teams, the kind of facility they play on in Singapore is all Astro, and their lack of facility in local grounds there. Only 3-4 grounds are there.
Ah, right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the grounds are much smaller than these grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine land is a bit of a premium in Singapore.
Yeah.
So even the outfield is synthetic, is it? Or
Outfield is not in good conditions because of a lot of rain.
oh, right. Okay.
That's I think 6.
It's going to be 6. Yep.
The other challenge they face in terms of facility over there is Astro field only and a small field, as well as they play totally amateur cricketers. They play once or twice a week only.
Right. Yep. So it takes the score along to 61. Final ball of the over.
Could be
And
taken.
there's another chance here. Oh, he's made a good effort, but he spilled it. No run. So that's the end of the 6th over. Score is none for 61. Getting a few chances here, but just not taking the catches. It could be crucial later in the game, I think.
Yeah, I think these are the catches making a difference in the result in Singapore team, because even Singapore United yesterday they dropped 4 or 5 catches.
Yep. Yep. No, it's obviously a big part of the game. Catches win matches, are the old saying.
Of course. Oh, well bowled.
Bowled well. Mancat coming in for his 3rd over.
He's one of the topmost all-rounders in Singapore, Vipul Sharma, captain of Marina Cricket Club.
Sharma, sorry.
Yeah, Vipul Sharma. Oh, it looks like in the gap.
That's it. It's
One
hit the gap
bounce.
again. One bounce over the pen for 4.
What do you feel the score is from here? They are 6.1, 61.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Sharan earlier. He was saying that they're pushing for over 200. That's what they're planning to get, and they're certainly on track for that at the moment.
The way they are playing looks like easy 200.
And that's gone to the other side of the fielder. That's another 4. So yeah, I think 200 definitely on track for it at the moment. And the batting lineup for the Singapore side, do you think 200 might be too many, or you give yourself a chance?
Yeah, I think for them it's going to be difficult. Anything above 160, 170.
Yep.
Another dropped catch, almost it went between the hands.
That's 6.
So
comes
many drop catches.
straight through his hand. So they're certainly
Yeah.
giving plenty of chances here. They're just not being held.
As I mentioned, because we are discussing just now whether 200 will be really difficult for them, because these guys, as I mentioned, play on AstroTurf.
Yep.
Totally different condition.
Totally different. Yep.
Yeah, and especially the kind of turf pitch they have in South Africa is totally different.
That's a better ball.
Some of them, they have played cricket in Indian condition, Indian turf pitches, which is also totally different from these conditions.
Yep. It's just a replay of that catch. He really should have been on the boundary.
Yeah, it should have been taken. Misjudged the ball, I think, because of wind. Because
Yeah.
I personally played a couple of games here, so yeah, I can feel there is a breeze which takes the ball away suddenly in the end.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
you need to really focus on the ball till the end and position yourself with a large base to take that catch.
Yep. So takes the score along to 75 after 7. So they're certainly on track for the 200.
They need some miracle at the moment, I believe. A couple of quick wickets and then some good overs.
So Madison on strike. He's on 25. He hasn't had a lot of ball, and that's
And
he's got it. He's taken it.
This time.
Well, Mancad plucks the ball out of the air. That's the first wicket.
Good catch by
Lakshit Madison is out.
Mankad.
Good catch by Mancad. Out for 25 off 15 balls. And Prashant Katane in his first ball gets a wicket.
I think now Mendes is going to be on strike. Is it Mendes?
Yes, Ajantha Mendes, of course the former Sri Lankan international. He had a very good opening game, scored 58, but was out for a golden duck in the second game, so we don't know what's going to happen here. And he's off
Looks
the
in
mark.
the gap.
Off the mark.
Could be a boundary.
That's
Yeah.
4 runs first ball, so that's a good start for Mendes.
I think they don't have any pressure at the moment. 7.1, 75 for 1. They got a good opening stand. So I feel Ajantha Mendes definitely will have no pressure at the moment.
No, that's right.
Oh, stop. That's a
So
six.
6 runs over the fieldsman's head. 6 more. Takes Mendes to 10 off just the 2 deliveries.
If you see the replay of this ball, he actually stopped in between.
Yes.
He tried hard to see, because as per the batsman movement he stopped, but it didn't work out still.
Yeah, it's an interesting run up and action by the bowler here. Randika on strike now, he's on 45, he'll be looking to get to his 50, get back in the shed. Have a bit of security for the Sri Lankan team.
Oh, well, it's like quicker one.
But quicker has gone straight through him. And that's the end of the 8th over. The score is 1 for 86. Ooh, didn't miss by much.
Again, I think Vipul Sharma is going to have the ball, looks like, or he's going to give to Sharat. I think he's going with Sharat now. Yeah.
So Darshan Mankad, the pick of the bowlers so far, 2 overs, none for 17. Prashant Katane, 1 over, 1 for 11, picking up a very valuable wicket.
From bowling perspective, I think next 7 overs will be very crucial for Marina. They really need tight bowling, like 7 overs, 20 runs. 20 to 25 runs
Yeah.
and couple of wickets,
Yeah,
then they can be back in the game.
Yeah, they really need to put the brakes on here. They could find it really gets away from them, especially if Mendes continues his form. He's at 11 off 3 balls, looking very good. He's
Looks
chipped it up.
like a
He's put a
catch.
chance.
Again, another drop.
Again,
and
another
missed it.
dropped.
Yeah, he totally missed just the catch. I think both the Singapore teams really need to train hard on high catches.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a bit more practice
Yeah.
involved for them. Yeah, definitely. That's probably 6 or 7 chances now, and you just can't do that.
Actually, these are the differences in, you can say, in semi-professional teams or total amateur teams. So
The keeper lets that go through. He's going to get 2. Has also been signalled a wide by the umpire.
in amateur cricket also you can find there's so many regular teams who play a lot of regular cricket, and these kind of catches are quite easy for them. You don't see teams dropping these kind of straight catches coming to them.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. It's high in the air again. Let's see, it's
got
going to
the
be
edge.
taken. Yeah,
Oh.
this time little bit of fumble, but he managed to take the catch.
Yes. Bobbled it once, but he's got it. So that's the 2nd wicket now. And they're not very happy with that.
I think Mendes is the man.
Yeah, it was not.
It's gone just now. In
So Janta Mendes, the man out, 16 off 6. He's looking very good, but he's just caught the edge there.
I think their psychology, batsman psychology, is now to score as much run as possible because they have wickets in hand. They got a good start,
Yeah.
so that's the thing. They want to go for above 200. So there are so many batsmen behind, so
Yep.
want to play freely.
So Janith Chaturanga, the new batsman. He's got an average of 190. It doesn't look like he's been out yet. Strike rate of 267, so we could see some fireworks here from Chaturanga maybe. No, the ball goes through. It's been signalled a wide by the umpire. So 7 not out, so he hasn't been out yet. Or he's been out just the once. Only got the 150 though, so must be coming down. Lower order batsman.
Oh, that's a good ball. I think just batsmen trying to hit boundaries and sixes now. That's
Yeah.
it. Because this is fantastic. 8.3, 94 for 2.
Yeah, Marina just working hard here for these couple of overs. They'll be trying to put the brakes on, maybe get another couple of wickets, and just stop that total from flying away from them. Just paddle around. There's another chance. No, one bounce. Oh, that's poor fielding from the Singapore side.
That actually hurts, especially bowler hurts
Yeah.
when they drop. They don't take catches and then they give the boundary.
Giving the
That's it.
boundary away.
If you see, all the 5-6 drop catches resulted in boundaries as well, so you can see 20-30 runs difference easily. In my opinion, if they are not taking catches, at least they must stop the
We've got to be
boundaries.
stopping the boundaries. Yeah, that's just giving away runs, isn't it?
Oh, boys, go on!
So the score is now 98 for 2 after 9 overs. We're still going at nearly 11 and over.
I think it's a big one.
Going to be a big 6.
Not good,
Oh,
not good.
oh. Good effort from the fielder, but just over his head, just out of reach. And that brings up the 50 for Randiko, but is it? Yeah.
He needs to be retired. It's a wonderful ground with wonderful mountain. Nice scenery here.
Yeah, it's quite a spectacular city. Have you been up to the top of the mountain yet?
Yeah, I've done this helicopter ride.
All right. Oh, very good.
And they took above this Table Mountain.
So Rendika retired 51 off 24. Batted very well. Did give a couple of chances though. Singapore side not taking the catches.
The scorecard would have been totally different if they would have taken those catches.
Absolutely. So that's 104 for 2 to 9.1 overs. New batsman to the crease is Laksha Adarisinga.
Tapped for single.
Off the mark early. So Laksha's only fairly new to the LMS format as well. 5 innings, 3 not outs. He's got an average of 62 with the best score of 30. Pulls it through the onside.
Wanted two.
Good fielding. They're looking for the 2, but the fielder made some good ground there. Kept it to 1.
I think this length is the good to ball here. If they ball too full, they are going to hit. And the fielding is not so good. You can see, I think that length just now he bowled, previous ball is, it's a good length to bowl. It will only result in a single. Yeah, that's a good ball.
The single, they'd be happy just giving away singles at the moment. It's been raining 6s and 4s, so
in LMS format, I think the best length to ball is just short of good length or good length ball, because anything short will result in runs.
that's right, yeah.
Anything full will also result in runs.
Definitely.
Oh, that's a big hit.
Gone very high. It's coming down. There'll be a chance
looks
to catch it.
Oh, another drop catch. Another drop catch.
That went very high. He had enough time to make a cup of tea while it was coming down.
Actually, it's totally a wind. If you can see, it looked like when it was going in the air, it looked like a big hit, but then wind controlled the ball.
Yeah.
Because wind is moving that side, you know.
Let's have a look at the replay here. So he really got hold of it, but it went a long way up in the air.
Oh, he was in good position.
Oh, and he nearly hit.
Yeah, I think he was not so balanced in the end. He was going on the toes.
Yeah. Disappointing. So no, welcome back, Sharan, to the commentary box. Thank you, Kunal. So welcome back, Sharan. We've lost a couple of wickets, but we've also had about 8 drop catches, so the Sri Lankan boys will be very happy with that.
Yeah, thanks, AJ. Sri Lankan batting line is not having a great day today, I presume, but why not take the second chance?
Yeah, well, second, third and fourth chances for some of them.
Exactly.
So they're on 108 for 2 after 10 overs. Of course, now we're swapping ends. And over the last couple of days, we've seen that this end has been much easier to bat from, and the run rate actually gets lifted. So they could be looking at maybe 220 here. Straight back down the ground. Has he taken it? No.
Oh,
Well, I thought he took a catch there.
That was lucky. That was brilliant effort from that fielder.
Fantastic effort. The bowler is showing his appreciation for the effort, and we haven't seen that from the Singapore side. Effort in the field.
Brilliantly done.
That's he's given him. Kept low. That's another wicket. So LBW there. It's been back and across. We'll have a look at the replay and see what you think.
Sri Lankan team is on right track, but they're losing wicket. It doesn't help them at this moment.
Yeah,
That was out.
that was a very good decision for the umpire. He's turning back into the stumps. So that's the loss of another wicket. Chaturanga out for 9, LBW. The score now 3 for 108. Still 9 overs left. Sri Lanka have just got to be careful that they don't lose another couple of wickets.
They need a good partnership from these
Yeah,
two
definitely.
batsmen.
They don't want to waste this good start that they've had.
Definitely.
They do have the retiree in the shed, so that's a bit of security there. He can come back in. Looks like he's getting a bit of turn there.
Himash is a power hit batsman as well, and he'll get this score running. Good shot into the gap. They'll be looking for 2. Come back and they've done it easily in the end. Lakshan has been batting brilliantly for this season. He scored 50 in yesterday's game as well. Good use of the feet. Could be another chance here. Oh no, they've dropped another one. This is disappointing from the Singapore side. I think they'll be needing some catching practice later in the afternoon. Definitely. We need to talk to his fielding coach at the moment. Look at the catches replay. Win matches. Good use of the feet from the Sri Lankan batsman, and wow, you really want to be taking that. That's the end of the 11th over. Score is 3 wickets down for 112. PK coming into bowl now. A very wide run up. Shuffle, shuffle start. Straight to the fielder. A single. Hopefully these two batsmen will stay for a couple of overs to rebuild this inning. That was good fielding. Just a single. It's important just to keep the scoreboard ticking over here. I don't want to get bogged down. That was a good shot. Beautiful boundary from Lakshan. Yeah, just helps it round the corner. That's an easy boundary. That's a good shot. That's wonderful, a big shot. 6 straight back over the bowler's head. Wonderful shot. Good clean hitting. Lakshan is batting brilliantly so far. Hopefully he'll get his 50 today as well. Yeah, that's a good shot. We've lost the ball, have we? Umpire's just calling for a replacement ball. This over has been good for Sri Lankan team so far.
Come on, fellas, come on, keep fighting, boys, keep fighting.
Yeah, one ball left in the over, and he's hit it surely.
Going
No,
back again
that's
for
a
six. Wonderfully hit.
You can't really blame the fielder for that one. It was over his head. Takes the score to 130 off 12. So they're still flying along at over 10 and over.
16 runs from that over.
So will we see Manny coming back on to bowl? Took a wicket in the last over. He's only gone for 4 runs. We've got Randika back in the shed, 51 off 24. Madisham was out for 25. Mendes a quick fire 16 off 6. LBW to Chaturanga for 9. And the 2 not out batsmen, Edarasinga on 22. And Himasha Leonage hasn't faced very many balls, he's only on 2. 12 overs gone, scores 3 for 130.
Sri Lanka is on track as expected. I believe they will score more than 200.
Yeah, I think you'd be looking at 215, 220, you'd hope, at this stage. It's a wide first ball of the 14th over, 13th over. It's not out, umpire's not interested.
That was a good ball.
It's going down leg, I think.
Yes, he hit it
It's another good
so
shot.
hard. That was a brilliant shot.
Big 6.
Massive 6. Couple of big sixes from Sri Lankan teams. It's great to watch.
They're doing very well, so it hasn't really slowed them down at all getting these wickets. If anything, the run rate's probably increased a bit.
It's a good thing with Sri Lankan team. Number 8 batsmen also can bat, and they don't rely on only first 4 batsmen.
Yeah, it's important to bat all the way down the order, isn't it?
Definitely.
Format like this. It's a good shot. I'll just get the 1 for that though.
That was a good call from Lakshan. Settle for 1.
And what's the Sri Lankan bowling like?
They got a mixed bowling team. Ajanta and Chanaka Sampath, 2 spinners they got. Got a couple of medium phases as well.
That's a leg bite. Takes the score along to 139.
Chanaka Sampath is the bowler actually. Is interesting to watch. Got a different accent as well.
Just chipped it, but they'll just get the single there. They were looking for 2, but the fielders come round, made a good effort,
That was good fielding effort.
cutting it
Sure.
off. So that's the end of the 13th over. Score is 140. 3 wickets down, and these 2 batsmen are looking very good. Bit cheeky from the batsman there, just dabbles it past the keeper. And they're coming back for 2, that's really good, running.
Good running from Marsha.
It's a wide, and they're going to go through for a single as well.
It's a bit surprising to see. Haven't seen many bounce on this pitch. See a lot of low balls in there.
And that's going to be surely out. Keeper makes no mistake with there. Top edge.
That's a poor batting from Lakshan.
Yeah, just moved across and tried to whip it around the corner, but only succeeded in hitting it straight up in the air. The keeper takes a very easy catch. Although with the way the fielding's been, it wasn't a sure thing, was it?
Lucky he got 4 hands in.
Maybe the gloves helped him.
Exactly.
So that's 4 wickets down now. 6.2 overs remaining.
That was a good comeback from our Singapore team, I believe.
It was, yeah. Edrissinger was looking really good. 22 off 10. He'll be disappointed to get out like that. But Manny takes another wicket. He's now got 2 for 8, and easily the pick of the bowlers so far. I'll tell you what, if you could get another couple of wickets, this could.
It's going to be a good game.
Could be interesting.
Yeah. No one wasn't hesitate to face first ball out of the crease.
Yeah, good use of the feet there.
He's out of the mark. Navanth is the senior player in Sri Lankan team.
Plenty of flight. We're going to be pushing for 2. That's good running. I'll come back for the second easily. Takes the score along to 147.
Key for Sri Lankan team, they have to keep this wicket for another couple of overs, then they can go for fireworks.
And that's stumped.
Doesn't help.
That's another wicket for Money.
Money's bowling brilliantly today.
Really bringing Marina CC back into the contest here. This is fantastic. 5 wickets down now. Money bowling very well. Just toss that one up again. A little bit of movement, and well stumped by the keeper. Been a bit of a fight back here from Marina. They're looking at leaking a lot of runs.
Yeah, they're doing well actually. They come back to the game last couple of overs. Sri Lankan team need to head down and focus on keeping the wicket for next couple of overs. The key, losing a few wickets for last 2 overs doesn't help in there any.
Right, it's 14 overs gone. Scores 147 for 5. New batsman to the crease. Janaka Sampath. Just a bit of caution there. So we've got 2 new batsmen to the crease really, Rathnayaka and Sampath.
Yeah, they don't have to be rushed. They're on target at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. It's still going at 10 and over, so it's got to keep going.
That was a good shot from Navanth.
That's a
brilliant 6.
Great shot. So they're not looking at slowing the scoring down. Keeping it going. Good use of the feet. Gets to the pitch of the ball, smacks it back over the bowler's head for 6. That brings up the 150.
Oh my God.
We've missed it. Stumping opportunity
Now
gone
Navanth got
begging.
the second chance as well.
This really could have been a different game if the fielding was a bit better.
Definitely.
So many dropped catches, now missed stumping. Just pushes it through the covers for a single.
These two bowlers are bowling brilliantly for Singapore. Taking few wickets last few overs.
Yeah. Done well. Final ball of the 15th over. It's for a reverse sweep, but misses it, but it is a wide, of course. Re-bowl that ball. Just works it through the onside for a single. There will be no two there, even with the misfield.
Sri Lanka is 156 for 5 after 15 overs.
So 5 overs to go. They need 44 to get to the 200, which is what they were aiming for at the start. I think they'll do it.
Yeah, the key is, stay in the wicket because
Money coming back on for his third over. He's got 2 overs, 3 for 11 so far.
he's the danger man for Sri Lanka at the moment. Hopefully they will pass his last 2 overs.
Paddles around the corner. That should be 4 runs. I think it's going to race away.
Beautiful sweep shot from
Well, it
Janaka Sampath.
didn't really race away. It just trickled into the rope in the end.
Sure did.
That's 160.
It's a bit of a turn for money we see in last couple of overs.
Yeah. He just seems to be slowing the ball up a bit, making the batsman work a bit harder for it. Bit of drift. It's well played from the batter. Square leg for a single. Only just making some adjustments to the field here. Good ball.
The Sri Lankan team has to put their head down. You've seen a couple of wickets. Mane got this low ball. They're not picking.
It's good bowling here from Mane. Done very well. It's a bit quicker, and that's a stumping, and that's the 4th wicket for Mane. Tricky Mane. Tricky indeed. That's well done. A bit of redemption for the keeper. It's the stumping. That's his second stumping and a catch. He's had a good game, the keeper.
That was brilliant bowling by Mane.
Just pushed it a bit wider. And that's well done. That'll bring back in the retiree. Hashan Randika, it's 51 off 24. Can he pick up where he left off? Not if Mane's got anything to do with it.
Definitely. These 2 overs we need to head down with Mane and go for last couple of overs for big runs. Losing wicket doesn't help at the moment.
No, that's right. That's 6 wickets down, so there's only 2 wickets remaining. Mane has got 1 ball left in this over, and then 1 over after that. And I think it's probably crucial, that next over. Throws it up. That's... Oh!
No.
Thought he was going to get stumped there. Marnie bowling very well. Just floated it up outside off stump.
Sorry?
The score's 161 for 6, 4 overs remaining. Randika back to the crease. He's on 51 off 25. Sunpath 7 off just 4 deliveries. Hasn't really got going yet. Making some adjustments to the field. And Mani bowling very well, 3 overs, 4 for 16. He'll have 1 over left.
Sri Lanka still on their target. Is the key is keeping their wickets.
That's right, they're still going at 10 and over, so there's certainly no cause for panic just yet.
Your sweep from Janaka Sampath.
It's clever batting. Come back for 2. So Gautam Sharma, the bowler, coming back into the attack. He's opened the bowling. None for 20 so far.
Good shot from Janaka. Fine leg. Settle for single.
Right, so Randika on strike now. That's a good shot. Straight down the ground, misfield as he saved the 4. He has saved the 4. And just the single to Randika.
Good call from Janaka. That would be a disaster if
Oh
he
no,
went for second.
he's actually given the 4.
Good sportsmanship.
Behind the sight screen there, but yeah, a bit of fumbling around and it's gone for 4 runs. Takes the score to 168. Randika on to 55. Oh, there's a chance here. No. It's gone wide of the bowler. Bit of confusion. Randika trying to punish that ball, but just got a bit of a top edge on it. Lucky to get away with it, really.
It was a lucky.
It's a good ball. Worked it out. They'll be looking for 2 here.
That was good running.
They're going to get it. Very good running. Just didn't hit it very hard. Just pushed it into the gap. The fielder was way out in the deep. It's got the 2, and that's the end of the over. That's 171 for 6. 3 overs remaining.
It was a good over for Sri Lanka. 11 runs from that over.
Now, who's coming on to bowl now? Will it be Mani?
That's his last over
Yeah.
for money, I believe.
Is Mani, so they're not going to hold him back. They're going to try and use him here. They're going to try and get a wicket.
That's a good captaincy rather than keeping for the last couple and try to get another wicket. That'll put Sri Lanka in trouble.
Yeah, there's just having a look at the scorecard again. So Mani's taken the last 3 wickets. Hederasinga, Leonard and Rathnayaka. And
Good
that's
shot.
a big 6.
Wonderful shot from Randika.
So Randika batting very well here. He's on to 62 now. Didn't seem to be too worried about Mani's ball at all.
They got the 9th fielder on the ground.
Yeah. Safely down.
It was a good comeback from Mani.
1 for a single. So, Sampath on strike. Marnie moving his field around, getting it right. He wanted to pick up another wicket here, for sure. Loops it up.
Reverse sweep again from
Reverse
Sampath.
sweep. Just the single to bring Randika back on strike. 2 balls left in the over. Score ticks along to 179 now.
Not bad off so far for Sri Lanka.
That's a good shot.
Brilliant shot from Randik again.
Randika doing it with ease and starting to destroy Mani's figures now.
Definitely. Has been expensive over so far for money. Twelve runs so far from this over.
One ball remaining. He's now 4 for 28. Which is still fantastic bowling. Randika on 67. Score is 183.
Going back
Chance
again for
there,
another
no
big
chance.
one.
That's another big 6. So a fantastic over here for the Sri Lankan side. Scores 189 at the end of the 17th over.
18 runs from that last over for Sri Lanka. Hat off to Mani. Yeah, he took 3 wickets. Is that right, AJ?
4 in the end, I think.
4. Except the last over, he done really well. 4 wickets for 34 runs.
4 for 34. Went for 16 runs in his first 3 overs and 18 runs in his final over. So he'd be slightly disappointed with that. But Randika's in fine form. He's on 73. 73 off just 31 deliveries.
Hopefully Randik will get his maiden century in LMS.
Yeah, well, 27 to get his 100. There's only 2 overs remaining. So only 10 balls. He'll need to get a bit of strike early, and I think that's what Sampath should be doing, just looking for the single. Which I think that's what he is doing, but that's a good ball. The dot ball, yeah, I think Sampath will just be looking to push it into a gap, get a single, get Randika back on strike. And that's exactly what he's done. They need to be quick.
Definitely. Randik is doing his job. So Janak is doing his job. Get Randik on strike.
Exactly. So, 27 to get his 100. 8 balls remaining. He's got 22 of his last 6 deliveries at his face, so he's definitely got a chance here. That will be a wide, I think. No, it is a wide, yeah.
Umpire called
it is a
wide, yeah.
Wide down leg side. It's a half-hearted appeal for a catch, but I think it was wishful thinking.
Singapore team trying to be tactical.
He's given him that time. And he's out, caught behind. Well, 191, Randika's out. And now it's just Sampath will be batting by himself. He'll need to be hitting 2s, 4s or 6s. And there's maybe 2 balls left in this over. Scores 191, so, well, they were looking at maybe 220 earlier. They'll be happy to get to 200 now.
Definitely.
It's a good fight back from Marina Cricket Club. Oh, that's not going to be good.
From Marina.
Poor keeping, that's 4 byes. Takes the score to 195.
That was a good ball.
So 1 ball left in the over. Big swing and a miss. Another dot ball.
That was a brilliant over from Mankin.
That's a very good over. He's done well there.
The format is last man stands, that truly stands.
So 1 over remaining. Score 7 for 195. Looks like Gotham is coming back on to bowl. Yep, Gotham Sharma, 3 overs, none for 28 so far. Just 5 balls remaining. And he's paddled it around. That's a
Brilliantly, real
good
sweep
shot.
from Janaka Sampath.
That's a good shot.
Sri Lanka is 1 short for their target. 199.
199. Well, they wanted 200, and it looks like they'll almost definitely get it. Dot ball, little rub of the leg there.
Good comeback from Sharma.
3 balls remain. It'll be up to the Sri Lankan bowlers to defend this total. That's maybe a chance, but no, there's no one there. And the batsman has chosen not to run. Of course, he's got to run 2. It's only safe at the keeper's end. So 2 balls remaining. Can he get to the 200?
Definitely.
Oh, it's an
Yes.
edge. And he has not run again with 199.
It was a good fielding from third man.
So last ball of the innings. If he hits this for 6, it's worth 12. But the way he's going, I'll be surprised if he hits it for 6.
I'll be happy with the boundary. Shot.
And he's out.
Oh.
Out. So in the end, they're all out for 199, 1 short of what they wanted to get.
Play.
And Singapore would be very happy getting a catch.
No, they come back very brilliantly for last 10 overs. The
He
first
hit
10 overs they
that
were,
well.
was going, we were hoping they'll get 220, and Sri Lankan team has to be settled for 199.
Yeah, it was really looking like maybe they could get 220, 230, but good fight back. Mani, the pick of the bowlers, 4 overs, 4 for 28. And Gautam Sharma chipping in with a wicket right at the very end. And of course, Prashant Katain, 4 overs, 1 for 48. Sharat Menon, just 2 overs, 1 for 27. Darshan Mankad, 4 overs, 1 for 27. And that's the Venora Sri Lanka, 199, all out after 20 overs. And they'll be looking to bowl well in the first little bit, put a bit of pressure on the Singapore side, and see if they can come away with another victory. Well, thanks for that, Sharon.
My
I think
pleasure,
we'll
AJ.
probably leave the coverage there for a moment. We'll be back in a few moments to have a look at the second innings.
the time I get to high school.
Welcome back again, all the viewers from around the world. Janit Taturanga is the bowler from Sri Lankan team. The people who haven't watched before, Sri Lankan team scored 199 for 20 overs. Good start from Janit. It's a beautiful day in Cape Town. Wonderful sceneries. Nice weather as well. But Darshan is settled for one run. He's out of the crease. Good ball again from Janit. Regis is the batsman on crease. Umpire called wide. Second bouncer for the over. Welcome back, AJ. Welcome back, AJ.
Thanks, Sharon. Just downstairs getting a coffee.
Thanks, mate. That was a good fielding from Sri Lanka.
So, big score to chase here. 200 needed. Good start from Chaturanga. 3 off the first over. Or 4 off the first over, sorry. So that's a great start.
Here comes Adanta Mendes. Everyone is waiting to see his bowling today.
Heard a lot about Mendes. Looking up his info earlier today. Got some best bowling figures of 6 for 8 in T20, so that's not bad. But he starts off with a wide here in Cape Town. So we've got Vijayan at the crease and Mankad. That's a good ball from Mendes. thing about with a score of 200, they've really got to get going straight away.
Definitely.
Otherwise, very quickly that run rate required just keeps creeping up, and the pressure just starts to build, and mistakes happen. They could be all bundled out for 100. Chips it over the bowler's head for a single.
Not bad start for Sri Lankan team. Second over, it's only 9 runs. That was a good running from Singapore team.
Really is, but I mean, you can tell already that they've really got to lift this run rate. Just 10 runs off the first 2 overs, and that's what they need to be getting every over, really.
Definitely.
So, good start.
Chaturanga bowled well first over. It's only 4 runs from his first over.
Oh, another bouncer. Straight back down the pitch. The fast bowler's attitude there.
He's a very aggressive cricketer, Chaturanga.
Looks like a big unit too.
He is.
Just moving the square leg field around a bit squarer. Oh, that's a good ball.
That was a good ball.
Keeper's gone up. Bowler's not interested. Umpire's not interested.
Chaturanga was a bit surprised didn't hit the wicket.
Yeah, he's generating a bit of pace here. Which is good. Pace from one end, spin from the other. Keep the batsman guessing.
Good over so far from Janit. It's only 2 runs. Whoa, that was a wonderful ball.
Wow.
Good keeping as well.
Getting a bit of lift off the pitch there.
We haven't seen that much bounces from Marina says. I was surprised to see Sri Lankan is taking the advantage from this beautiful pitch.
Yeah, well, it's a good start here, and I think these Singapore batsmen really need to get a wriggle on. 3 overs gone, only 12 runs on the board. Mendes coming in for his second over. Darts it in a bit quicker. That's good running. Very good running. That's exactly what they need to do here.
That was good running from Singapore team actually. And there's a bit of a poor fielding from Janaka Sampath.
Yeah, Mendes not really very happy with his fielder there.
Yeah.
Hands his feet well, but he just couldn't get it away. He's struggling a bit here at Singapore. Kunal, the Singapore manager, was saying that they mainly just play on synthetic pitches, so they're not used to a turf pitch at all. I think it's really showing here as well.
It's a good start from Sri Lankan team. It's only 14 runs on the board.
And Mendes bangs it in short. batsman not happy, but he was looking for a wide or something, but it was probably there to be hit, to be honest. He's not the quickest bowler. He gets that away for a single down to long on.
It was a good over for Mendes, only 4 runs.
Another good over. 4 overs gone. Score is none for 16. And I think these two have really got to have a bit of a think about things and maybe start lashing out a bit. Need to hit some sixes or boundaries. Get something happening.
There's going to be putting too much pressure for the tail enders.
That's right. I mean, already the required run rate's getting up well over 10. And of course, 10 runs and over is actually a bit harder than that because there's only 5 ball overs, so it's not, you don't have 6 balls in the over, you've only got 5. Right, let's see what Mankad can do here. I think he's going to launch. He has.
He has to, yeah.
It's gone
It's
up
in the air. That's going to be a chance. It was a bit short.
Yeah, he just looked like he was going to go for
a
it there,
big
and
one.
he did. Just unfortunately didn't quite get hold of it. A bit early on the shot, and it went through it a bit up in the air. Just a single.
Ashan Randik is the new bowler. That was a good ball.
Good ball. Singapore looking for the wide again. Umpire just letting him know it was inside the line. Oh,
Nice slow ball from Randika.
bit of movement through the air there.
It was.
Looked like it was going to go down leg for a wide and just swung back across. Out the back of the hand. He's pulled
Second
it
slow
away.
ball from Randika.
Yep,
Picked it nicely all the way for the boundary.
that's right. Got onto it early, just rocked back and cracked it through mid-wicket for 4 runs. That's the first boundary of the day. Well, not of the day, but
For
of the
Singapore team.
second innings it is. And that takes the score along to 23 at the end of the 5th over. So they're really only going at less than 5 and over. It's just not going to be enough here. So I think already you're starting to see that this the Sri Lankan side would not be too concerned at all. They're bringing on another bowler. It's probably a good time to give everyone a bowl, I think, and get a bit of time out here in the middle.
Lakshit Masan is a new bowler for Sri Lanka.
He's lifted that up. There's
Could
a
be a
chance
chance.
here.
Brilliantly taken from Mendes. He misjudged it for a minute, but yeah, he caught it brilliantly. Wonderful catch.
Mendes, they're making it look much harder than it was, though, I think,
It
in the
was,
end.
yeah.
But yeah, just running in off the boundary.
That was the thing was that was the missing
Slipped.
from
Well.
Singapore team. Unfortunately, 2 minute drop catches.
That's right, yeah.
Cost them might be going to be costly for this matchup for them as well.
Cost them a lot of runs.
Definitely.
So Mendes did very well there. That's the first wicket gone in the 6th over. Score's now 1 for 23. And a bit of discussion in the dugout as to what to do. And there's only one thing to do. They just need to hit more runs.
Yeah, how to get going from dot. It's a
Very-
good ball from Lakshit again.
Very watchful.
It's a good captaincy from Achanta. Got a new bowler and already got the wicket. That was a brilliant
Big
shot.
hit. That's gone over the sight screen. That's a 6. And that's what we need, a few more of those from.
Nicely done from Vipul. That was brilliant 6.
Very good shot. Need a few more of those for the Singapore side. Takes the score along to 29.
You need few of these ones.
That's a great shot. Stand and deliver. Tail mountain in the background. Be happy with that. Taps it through point. That could be 4. There's a man coming around though. Yeah, that's good fielding.
Good fielding.
And just keeps it to the single.
Janaka.
So they're looking quite sharp in the field, this Sri Lankan outfit.
You're doing well so far. It's good to watch.
Short, there could be a chance here. He's
Yes,
gone.
that
He's out by a
was
metre and a half.
wonderful fielding.
Well, that's what happened. You know,
Lakshan done really well in there. That's going to cost, Singapore team. He was really seeing the ball earlier. Got huge 6 from last second ball as well.
yeah, that's disappointing. I mean, he just pushes it through and they're just trying to force the runs.
Good piece of fielding.
Good work from the keeper. That's great work.
Ajantament is back on bowling.
So 2 wickets down already. Another 170 required to win. Just 15 overs left. And I think, yeah, Singapore would be disappointed with that, but that's what happens. You start to build some pressure and mistakes get made like that. 6 overs gone, scores 2 for 30.
It's good ball from Mendes. New batsman on crease, Prasad, facing his first ball.
Just taking a couple of guards. Let's see what he's going to do. Just pushes it through the offside. That's a good arm. We get 2 for that. He's off the mark with 2.
That was good fielding from Lakshya Madchan again.
I think really they're just going to start going for it.
Definitely.
There's no point batting for time here or, working their way to a score. That they need 200. They've got a long way to go. Might as well throw the bat and give yourself a chance, I think. Pushes it through mid-wicket for a single. Just lazily taking single.
As you said earlier, singles doesn't help for Singapore team. There's going to be too much pressure for the next batsman coming to the crease.
It's really not, and it's good bowling here from Mendes. He's just keeping it on a nice tight line and length, not trying to do anything too rash, hurrying through the overs. And another single, and that's the end of the 7th over. Scores 2 for 34. 2 for 35, sorry. Down the pitch, gets an edge. It'll be safe though, and just a single.
Lakshya Madchan back on bowling again. Sri Lankan team is bowling really well so far. Kept it very low. Got a couple of wickets as well. Good start for Sri Lankan team.
Here's the feet, gets the edge again.
There's no doubt Singapore team is pushing so hard. You can see they're coming out of the crease and trying to go for big ones.
Yeah.
Sri Lankan bowling line is very tight at the moment. That would be a chance.
Whoa,
Brilliantly taken.
that's a spectacular catch.
Wonderful fielding by Sri Lankans. That what was missing from your Singapore team. Catches win matches.
Yep, big difference between the two teams here. Let's have a look at that again. Got hold of it well. I thought it was going to go a bit further, but it's the long boundary out there today.
Definitely.
He come in and that's
Whoa,
well
that's nice to
taken.
be the catch of the day. Wonderful effort from Himanshu. Brilliant
Low.
fielding.
Low and flat and hard. Diving forward. Takes it just a couple of inches off the ground. So Singapore lose another wicket. 3 for 39 after 8 overs. So I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion as to the winner of this match, unless there's something dramatic hiding in the Singapore batting lineup.
Janaka Sampath is the new bowler. Got a bit of an unauthorized style.
A unique action.
He bowled brilliantly yesterday, took 2 wickets.
Well,
That was a huge 6.
hit that a long way. That's a big 6.
Nice to watch. Beautiful shot from Sri.
What's the replay here? Yeah, he just got hold of that
Picked it so
well.
nicely, certainly.
Sails over everyone's head for 6.
Good comeback from Janaka Sampath.
Works it through the mid-wicket region for a single. Well bowled. Sprays onto his pads, he tickles it round the corner. That'll be single. They're looking for 2, but the fielder's come around. He's done well. Cut it off, and that's the end of the over. Score is 3 for 47.
It was a good over for Singapore. Got 9 runs from that over. Mendy's back on bowling again. It's good fielding. Hat off to Himanshu. Brilliantly fielded.
Oh, a bit of confusion again.
Change of pace from Ajanta Mendes. Wasn't expecting that quick.
A bit quicker, a bit shorter. Popped up on him.
That wouldn't be
It's a good shot. That's 6
6, all the
runs.
way from 6.
6 runs. Drifts into the pads, whips it away. That's a good 6. That's the long boundary out there too. Goes into the offside for a single. And so the score now is 3 for 56. And unfortunately the sixes are just too few and far between. They really need to be getting a couple and over now. They're falling way behind the run rate. That's the end of the over.
Not too bad. 2 overs for Singapore team. They're getting 9 and 10 runs for last 2 overs.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's 10 overs gone, so we'll change ends. Score's 57. Still needing another 144 required to win.
Just below 14 runs for an over. Chanaka Sampath back on bowling from the other end. It's 11th over.
I've got some kids downstairs being pretty noisy. Is that coming through the speakers?
What is it? It's it's a cleaning thing. Why is it connected? Oh my god, guys, the bush is connected to a commentator. Why is it?
It was a good shot.
Connected to a commentator?
We'll go for boundary.
Why is the bushy connected to a commentator?
Yeah, they're not near there. I think they're down below.
Chanaka Sampath come back well after that boundary. It's only 1 run from last ball.
I'll field it off its own bowling. Move it around the corner, straight to the fielder though.
Nawant is the new bowler. He's the more senior player for Sri Lankan team. He's a very good line and length bowler. bowling brilliantly yesterday, took 3 wickets for 10 runs.
Oh, he's bowling
Yes, done it again,
straight through.
showing his seniority.
The ball races away, it's gone, but it's out. So Modak out for 14 off 9, bowled by Rathnayaka. New batsman coming in is Sharat Menon. And the score now is 4 for 65 after 11.3 overs. Singapore not doing very well with the bat here. The Sri Lankan side very much on top. Marina CC will be looking to maybe try and get to 100 maybe, but of course that's going to be about 100 runs too short.
It was really brilliant bowling from Navante. It's quick ball and all the way down to the boundary as well.
A delay here for some reason.
I think they were complaining about that extra play Sri Lankan team have. He was working around the ground.
Ah, right. Bit of confusion for the batsman.
Exactly.
Good bowling here from Rathnayaka. Just going very well. 1 ball left in the over, 1 for 2 so far. Score is 66 for 4. The 12th over.
There's another good yoga from Navante. Batsman settled for single.
He's bowled very well, so that's only 3 runs off the over. That's the end of the over. Scores 67 for 4 after 12 overs. Here we have Janaka Sampath coming back on. 2 overs, none for 14 so far. I think Sri Lanka will be very happy with their performance today so far.
Yeah,
Batted very well, posting 199.
67 for 4, which is a good position Sri Lankan team at the moment.
Yeah, they've just bowled well, they've fielded well, they've taken a couple of good catches, been sharp in the field, they've looked very
Whoa,
good.
that's-
Just as we're talking about how good the fielding is, that was probably a bit of a stumping opportunity missed, I think. Batsman looked like he was out of his crease. And keepers fumbled it.
Good bowling from Janaka Sampath.
So welcome back to our viewers around the world. I think we've had a few technical difficulties, but I think we're back online now. So if you're just tuning in, we've got the Mariner CC batting at the moment in the second innings. They're 68 for 4 to 12.3 overs, chasing 200 to win. Of course, Venora Sri Lanka batted very well in the first innings, posting 199. And we're in the 13th over here. Imani and Manon at the strike at the crease. Sampath is bowling, and Sri Lanka obviously on top at the moment. Sharan.
Yes, they are doing brilliantly so far. For last few overs, actually, they got a couple of wickets as well. Put them on top.
Yeah, they've taken the catch as well. They've fielded very well. They've bowled good lines, and I think the Singapore side just aren't really used to batting on turf. They're used to the synthetic bounce, which obviously is a bit straighter and truer, and they're just not really haven't really been able to get the ball away too much. And 13 overs gone, 4 for 69.
Pretty sure Ajanta is happy the way things are going.
A bit of
That was a
outswing
beautiful
there.
shot, all the way to the boundary.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Bit of movement in the air, bit of outswing, but certainly got hold of it well.
Chanaka bowled very well last over. Sorry, Lavanta.
And that's another boundary, 2 boundaries in a row. We haven't seen that so far.
Exactly.
This is good. So Marnie batting well. 25 off 17. Of course, he took 4 wickets when he was bowling.
Singapore team is feeling the rush. That's what exactly they have to do.
It's a bit shorter. That could be 4 more. 3 boundaries in a row.
Man is the man for the day for Singapore. He's doing his job brilliantly so far, taking 4 wickets and scoring runs. Couldn't ask better.
Absolutely, he's really giving it his all here. Let's see the replay of that shot and just bang. Just right out of the middle of the bat. So 3 fours in a row. Rathnayaka coming in to bowl again. It's a full toss, he's pushed it. He's looking for 2. No, turned back by his partner.
No, we'll just practice on that, on the block. SK, you'll come there. Coaching is going on. Gary. Block. Good place.
Welcome back to the Facebook viewers. I think we've had a couple of issues there as well. But we just got off the phone to Zuckerberg and that should be all sorted now. And that's a leg bye for Mariner CC. That's the end of the 14th over. The score is 4 for 83. With Marnie batting very well in that over. He's got 3 fours in a row. He takes him to 30 off 19. And to be honest though, it's probably too little too late for the Singapore side. There's still a good 117 runs needed to win, and there's only 6 overs remaining. But Sri Lanka side would be very happy with their performance today, Sharan.
Definitely, and this is their 3rd win for this tournament. It has to be a close call. Yes, he was out. That was wonderful fielding. Mani must be really unhappy that he didn't expect that from the fielder. Brilliantly fielded from Sri Lanka. Wonderfully done.
No, he's turned back by his partner, and yeah, he was no chance in the end. I don't think there was really a run on there.
Definitely, he misjudged it, unfortunately.
That's disappointing to see the back of Marnie. So not a happy camper at all.
Looks like Sri Lankan Venora team going to get a bonus point for this match as well. So far, both games they got the bonus points.
Yeah.
That'll give them a good opportunity be number one in the leaderboard, most probably.
They've played well here today. They've batted well. Now they've bowled well. They've fielded well. Haven't given the Singapore side any opportunity to get back into this game now. 5 wickets down. And, that's another single.
Sri Lankan fielders are doing their job fantastically. Unfortunate for Singaporeans, they miss few chances.
It's a good shot. That's going to be 6 runs, I think. Yep, that's
Nicely
6.
played from Sri.
So Gautam Sharma there at the big 6. Takes him to 7 runs off 3 balls. And that's the end of the over, the 15th over gone, 5 for 91. And Benora Sri Lanka well on top here.
Ashan run to the back on bowling again. It was a good ball. Batsman settled for 1 run. Singapore team need few boundaries. Struggling to find the boundary line at the moment. Singapore team is 92 for 5. That was brilliant fielding from Sri Lankan team. That's another run out. Second run out for Singapore team, unfortunately. Brilliantly fielded by Himasha in the game. 6 down for Singapore and 95 for 6.
Yeah, it's a good performance from Sri Lanka here. Doing very well.
That's the strength Sri Lankan team have. They are a good fielding team and bowling as well. Overall, that was big appeal. Umpire is going down the leg. Good bowling by Shan Randika. Navanth Ratnage is the new bowler.
What is this doing here? It's a microphone.
Navanth was a bit expensive last two. Hopefully he'll pick it up. Bit unlucky for him, inside edge. That was bold.
He's gone.
He was gone.
Oh, just clipping the leg stump as it goes through. Another disappointing wicket for Singapore side, Mariner CC. Now 7 for 95 and just the one batsman remaining, 4 overs to go.
Come back to the wire, last man stands. It was good ball again from Navanta.
Bit of movement through the air again. Another dot ball. Match sort of grinding to a halt here.
Sri Lankan team doing their job so far brilliantly.
Yeah, done very well. They'd be pretty confident going into the second stage of the tournament with this. Oh no, he's just swiped a 6.
Picked it nicely.
No, 4
Went for
runs.
boundary.
That takes the score to 99. Still 102 behind. 101 behind. And
That
bowled
was
him.
another wicket.
And that will be the end of the game. Good.
Ratnaka done well today as well. He got 3 wickets. He took 3 for yesterday as well. Bowling brilliantly for his
Yeah.
team.
Real dominating performance here from the Sri Lanka side. They've done very well, posting 199 in the first innings, and they've restricted Mariner CC to only 99, bowling them out in the 17th over. Ratnaka picking up the final wicket. So that's the end of the match here. The Sri Lankan side very happy, lots of high fives all around, as can be expected.
It has been playing brilliantly, and all the matches they won with bonus points, and they through to the second round of this tournament.
That's right, 3 from 3. So have a look at the Mariner scorecard, with Marnie really the only batsman getting away, 32 of 21, but was run out, unfortunately. Mankad opening the batting with 21, and no one else really got going. Modak 14 off 9. Menon just the 3 was also run out. Gautam Sharma 13 off 10, and Prashant Katane out for a duck off 2 balls. And the Sri Lankan bowling, Madishan, the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 11, although Ratnayaka 3 overs 3 for 20, did very well. And Mendes 4 overs none for 26. Chaturanga 2 overs none for 5. So a good performance from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, they done well. They batted well too. Unfortunately for Singaporean team, had a few missed catches, a few opportunities for them. Had a good opening partnership from Lakshita and Hashan Randika. Scored 25 runs out of 16 balls for Lakshita, and Hashan Randika scored 74 out of 33 balls.
He batted very well.
He batted brilliantly.
So thank you for joining us around the world. We'll be back to you shortly with the next match here from Cape Town.
Thanks, AJ.